And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Escape from Aliens in Outer Space has the sound of a B-movie feel. I got two boxes of it here. This is the regular edition, and this is the limited edition. There's some minor variations. It doesn't really matter which one you get. When you open these boxes, you're going to discover that you're basically just getting a pad of paper and some cards. Not a whole lot in the game. But as much as I despise when people say, I'll play a game, I'll review it, and I don't like it. And people say, well, now look, you got to play it more, you got to play it with the right group of people, you got to, be in the right settings. I say, I don't really care. If it's not fun, it's not fun. Don't tell me I have to find, Fred and Barney to play it with, and then it's fun. But in this instance, this game is cool. I love it. But you got to play with the right group of people. Really, it's a fun, it's blast. It's like playing Scotland Yard where everybody is Mr. X. In essence, some people are aliens, some people are humans. You're all in a spaceship, the aliens are hunting the humans. No one knows who each other is right away. You're all keeping track of where you move at the same time. And you're trying to deduct where the other players, where the other aliens, where the other humans are. For me, this game is absolutely fantastically fun to play. But I've discovered as I played it several times, it's not that way for everyone. Let's look at it, and you should tell if you'll like it or not. You don't get a lot in this game. Some papers, pencils, and some decks of cards. And that's about it. And I'm showing you the black box version right now, which comes with fewer maps than the white box version, and there's a few fewer cards. But for the most part, they play out exactly the same. What players are going to do is they're going to pick one of the maps in this game. Each map shows a different spaceship. Some of the spaceships are smaller. But you can pick whichever map you want. It doesn't really matter, as long as everybody's playing on the same map. Then you'll fold over the top here, because here's where you're going to write your moves. Now this map looks complicated, but it's not. If you look closely, it's just that each of the sectors has a letter and a number to denote, which sector you're in, and there's sectors with lines in which you can't go in at all. Now, at the beginning of the game, each of the players is randomly given a human or an alien card. Yay! And these are evenly split up, so if you're playing with 6 players, you'll have 3 humans and 3 aliens. You don't show that to anybody else, and then the game's ready to begin. Humans are going to start on this symbol, which is in a different place on different maps. Aliens are starting on this symbol. Aliens can move 2 spaces per turn, humans, or 1. Humans can only move 1. Humans are trying to get to one of the 4 escape hatches. To do that, to win the game. Aliens are trying to kill the humans. Now, on each turn, you're going to write, everyone's going to simultaneously write where they move. And then, after everyone moves, you look at where you've moved. If you move onto one of these white spaces, you're safe. If you move onto one of the gray spaces, you moved into a dangerous sector. Apparently, most of the ship is dangerous. When that happens, each player who moved into a dangerous sector must draw one of these cards. When you draw a card, if it shows nothing like this, you just say, silence in all sectors. If it shows this red, though, however, you've made a noise. When that happens, you must announce the sector that you're in. If you draw this card with the green, then you say what sector you're in, or you can say any sector. It doesn't matter. You can make one up. The thing is, when you discard the card, no one knows which card you have. So no one knows if you're lying or not, but they do have an idea that you might be telling the truth. So some people keep notes up here on track the other players or mark on the map where other players are moving, trying to figure out where they're going. If you're an alien player and you think you're in the same spot as a human player, you can announce that you're an alien, flip your alien card over to show everybody, and attack that sector. Just say, I'm attacking sector 010. If there happens to be anyone else in 010, they must immediately reveal it, and they're dead, even if they're another alien. And yes, I've played games where aliens have killed other aliens. If a human makes it to one of these spots, then they win. And if the aliens kill all the humans, then the aliens win. So either all the aliens are going to win, or one human is going to win because they're the one who has escaped. Now, you can up the ante here with the advanced game. In the advanced game, whenever you're drawing one of these cards, and you get this icon here, you get to draw an item. Now, items are only good for humans, but aliens can draw them anyway just to, keep up the pretense that they're an alien. And these can give you adrenaline, which lets you move extra spaces if you're a human, a weapon where you can attack aliens yourself. these give the humans a boost, an upgrade. However, the unfortunate thing is if you're going to throw those in, you got to throw these in too. When you get to a hatch, you turn this over, and if it's green, you've escaped out of the hatch. If it's red, that hatch is locked. Not only that, if you get out of a hatch, then the hatch is locked. So you apparently are afraid of aliens getting out, so you lock the hatch so none of your teammates will get out after you. And again, the rules are the same. The aliens or humans win. I am telling you, when you play this game, there are so many things going in your mind, okay? On the onset, for me, it's a logic game. I'm trying to figure out, okay, they moved here, they moved there. Sometimes I know where someone is because they didn't draw a card. Because if they don't draw a card, that means they're in a safe sector. And if I'm tracking their movements, I can say, okay, they didn't move, so that they didn't draw a card, so that means they're in this sector here. And for me, when I play the alien, it's really fun hunting down the humans, trying to figure out where they go. When you're the humans, you feel this stress because you are trying to get out of there. Those aliens should catch you. They're faster than you, but they don't know exactly where you're moving every turn. How you lie, or I guess that sounds bad, how you cleverly give information to make it look like you're moving in other directions is what really makes the game. If you can make your false leads seem like your true ones and your true ones seem false, you can get the aliens scampering in the wrong direction. Hopefully after the other human players while you escape. The advanced game is great. I'm just as happy with the basic game. I know some people are going to play this and be totally put off because there's so much logic, and some people will say, how do I know where anyone is? But I'm telling you, when I play, I listen to everything that everyone says, and after a few turns, I have a general idea where most people are. And even then, sometimes I'm fooled, but it's because I made a mistake. And, for people with logic, for people who like theme, yes, this game has a ridiculous name. Yes, it doesn't look like much inside the box, but it is a really fun game, and it is staying in my collection. I like it.
Thanks for joining us today. For more written, audio, and video reviews, as well as the #1 board game podcast, check out the website at www.thedicetower.com. Until then, this is Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower.